Hey guys, it's Blue Lucy, and I'm here to do a reading for the full moon eclipse we just had yesterday in Taurus. It's the last eclipse in the Taurus Scorpio dynamic that we're going to have for a number of years now. So these eclipses can sometimes bring changes, things like have more gravity to them, and so I want to address the energies, collectively speaking, for that. So I was shuffling, of course, right before I pressed record, and the first card out is the Strength card. And with this card, so as you navigate changes, there's a real need to exercise strength, and also to I'm being drawn to this hand here holding this lion back. The lion's really going for it here. And it's just, there's just like a gentle reining in of impulsivity, okay? So as you navigate these changes, we might want to just like get everything done all at once, or just charge full speed ahead. But this is saying just rein it in a little bit. Just take your time with things, especially as things are changing. Take your time with things, and let things happen naturally. So of course do the work, but just know that things are happening as they are supposed to happen. And I'm just getting a real sense of the need to rein in like impulsivity. So before you just like act without thinking, take a breath, pause, and take a minute to reflect before you go forward, so that you can go forward with surety. Okay, so what else do we need to know as we navigate the energies in the coming weeks? They're not flipping out today, so I'm just gonna pick a 3 of Cups. So there's something to celebrate, okay? There is something to celebrate with these changes that are happening, and it's a happy change. So the Cups are speaking to whatever is happening here is speaking to something that we dreamed up. Okay, maybe you had a goal, you dreamed something up, you made a vision board, you planted a seed a while back, and now it's coming to fruition, and there's something to celebrate. 3 of Cups and 7 of Swords. Okay, there is caution, however, yes, and I feel like this goes with the Strength card here, reining it in a little bit. So dotting your I's and crossing your T's. So if you're making a big change right now, just read the small print, okay? And again, don't be impulsive. There's probably more than one person involved in whatever, or more than one energy, more than 2 energies, I'm sorry. There's probably more than, there's probably a number of energies involved in whatever change is going on for you right now. So acting with a bit of reservation, and if there are things that aren't clear in the beginning, ask questions. Make sure you honor whatever gut instincts. If you have like a little red flag notice inside that's saying, wait, hold up a second, inquire further into this, pay attention to that, okay? There's also a sense to me like a Robin Hood energy, like something in the situation it is kind of like taking from those energies that have plenty, or have kind of like, well, like Robin Hood, right? He robbed from the rich and gave back to the poor. But a lot of times in in his story, it was the poor, or the rich taking advantage of the poor. So Robin Hood would kind of like redistribute the wealth. And I'm getting a sense of that energy here with this right now. So in the situation, maybe there's like something like that happening. So, but there's also a need, again, to act with reservation. Like, don't act too quickly. Like, see how things are playing out. And 9 of Cups. Okay, 9 of Cups. So this tells me that as this goes on, ooh, these cards are slippery. There's some kind of wish fulfillment or accumulation at the end of this. Let me take a look at this card. This is a new deck I'm using. It's Earth Magick Hermetic Prophecies, artwork by Daniel Martin Diaz, excuse me. And it's beautiful. Okay, so I'm being drawn to the 333, this triangle, 369. Yeah, okay, so 3 of Cups. Okay. There's a sense of, for me, like completion and protecting something that you worked really hard for, which, which at the end of this little story here with these cards, I feel like the Ace of Wands at the bottom too. There's something new happening here. And this, whatever change is happening is going to bring more stability, more fulfillment. It's going to check the boxes off of things that you, again, seeds you planted in the distant past. And it's a new beginning. It's also a new beginning, like perhaps you're closing out an old chapter and starting a new one here. And it's like even your wealth is being redistributed. I just woke up from a nap, so my brain is still coming back to me. So yeah, this new beginning, I feel like I get the sense is going to, whatever changes you might be making in your life are going to be shuffled around so that everything you've worked really hard for in your life up until now, if there's been like an unequal distribution of things, it's going to start to balance out in the coming weeks. Yes, yes. Okay, that's the sense of this story that I feel here today. So continue to act with patience and tenacity. You know, during changes, as changes happen, there's always like a period of transition and a period where like periods of transition can be a little bit messy, right? Even if change is good change, it still can be stressful. You have to get used to new things. You have to get used to new energies and dynamics and places. So just give it a period of time. I'm really these, again, drawn to these 3s here. I don't know if you can see it, but if you're looking for a time frame, like I'm feeling like 3 months as this change happens and settles in. Just give it like 3 months to really gel and get used to things. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm feeling really positive with this, but yeah, it's a big change and it's going to take some getting used to. So just allow time for that to happen, right? If things along the way feel like a little bumpy, just take a breath and address it the best you can, and just know that as things settle in, that the flow will even out and get better for you in the future. Okay, and then we have the Empress. So yes, this is a magical moment. This change is bringing everything you could want. Okay, so hang in there and keep up the good work. I'll talk to you later.